Hey everyone, Bill McCafferty here. Today is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. Hope you're having a great day. I hope your week's going well, and I hope you got a lot of good things going on like we talk about. We're almost halfway through the month, and like I talked about a few weeks ago, this is the fourth quarter, so we're already almost through October. It's time to be wrapping up that year and getting ready for the following year. So like I do every Wednesday, I come on and give my Wednesday weekly nugget. So this is a powerful nugget. I want you to listen and really think about it and look into it. So today's weekly nugget is understanding and utilizing an HSA, which is a health savings account, as an investment vehicle. Okay. So let's look at this. A normal health savings account that most people know is an account that's set up that you're able to kind of tap into on a monthly, yearly basis to pay for medical expenses. So what I'm going to be doing with it is it's going to be more of an investment vehicle. Of course, I'm going to tap into it for health expenses, and there's a lot of different health expenses that you can utilize this for. But I'm going to use it as an investment vehicle to kind of build up my health savings account. So later in life, when I tap into it for expenses, there's a lot of money in there and it's worth my time to utilize later on. So let's look at this thing as an investment vehicle. So my health savings account is set up with a third-party custodian, just like my self-directed IRAs. And the reason I have it with this third-party custodian is it's more of an investment vehicle for me than to actually have a debit card where I'm using it for expenses throughout the year. That's what most people know about a health savings account. So, a health savings account is basically a combination of the Roth and the traditional self-directed IRA, okay? And what I mean by that is every year I can contribute, right now I believe the max that I can contribute is $7,000 to my health savings account. And when I contribute on a yearly basis, that's $7,000 to my health savings account, I can take the credit on my tax return, right? Just like the traditional IRA, I contribute my money to my health savings account and I can take the deduction that year on my tax return, okay? The health savings account, like both the traditional and the Roth IRA, it grows tax-free, okay? So I put money in, and we're going to talk about how it's an investment vehicle shortly, okay? But at the end of the day, when I pull it out, it's more like the Roth. I can pull it out tax-free as long as I can prove all the medical expenses that I'm pulling it out for, okay? So what I utilize it for and why I think it's a very powerful investment vehicle is when I contribute the money into my health savings account, as it grows, I can invest that money. I can invest it into an investment fund. I can buy reperforming notes. I can buy partials. I can do some pretty cool alternative investments. There's rules and regulations that I got to follow, and that's why I have it with a third-party custodian. They make sure I'm doing everything right. But I'm the one that determines the investment vehicle and the investment that I want to invest in. So in my HSA, I buy reperforming mortgages and I also buy note partials. When the money gets paid from the borrower to my servicer that's collecting the payment on my reperforming mortgages or the partials that I buy, the payments come back into my health savings account and it grows tax-free, okay? Now, as I move forward, all the medical expenses that I pay, I have a spreadsheet and I also keep the receipts and I track everything, okay? Because what I'm going to do over time is I'm going to start stacking all those receipts. And after 10 or 15 years, after this thing grows as an investment vehicle and I continually snowball it, I have the right, as long as I can prove health expenses that I spent it on, I can pull that money out tax-free, right? That's as powerful as it gets, man. It's the combination of the traditional and the Roth IRAs, but it's considered a health savings account. And yes, I have to utilize it when I pull it out for health expenses that are on, the requirements. But at the same time, I can grow that thing as an investment vehicle. I can reinvest the money that's in there, and I can let the profits come back in, and I can let it grow tax free. That there is powerful. So if you don't have a health savings account, you may want to look into that. As I said, I think it's one of the most powerful investment vehicles out there. I hope you enjoyed that nugget. Have a great rest of the day. Finish off the week strong, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.